Hey y'all, what's up? Guys, beware. I'm gonna tell you, they are out. Today is a day, and Neptune going direct, we still got push shadow. We're still in Mars retro. They're very heated. These frequencies are very heated. I just had several walk-in encounters in sequence. They're trying to hook, and let me tell you, I had to have a stare off with, okay, yeah, like a hardcore, okay? You guys need to really be protecting your energy force field. I'm talking to high functioning level light workers, okay? Those who, you're doing heavy light work for the grid, okay? It's time to strap it down because they got no shame. They're trying to, yeah, let's go this way, Isaac. Come on, doll. Oh, you know, they're trying to all tactics. I kid you not. I was at that cafe again. I'll tell you guys part of what happened here. I was at that cafe again, the one with where the kitchen was on fire. Anyways, I'm sitting there. Obviously, grid work. There's something going on there. Okay. Anyways, and freaking. By the way, right, Neptune going direct. That's a big deal, right? We had Jupiter with, all of the astrology has been the first time since the witch trials. But anyway, so I'm sitting there, and it was really bizarre because as we're getting up, this guy almost like willingly gave his seat up. It was very strange. He was one person. He was like, but it's not just that he gave his seat up. He was like, you guys, these reptilians, it's the energetics, okay? When you're around that entity, you feel it, they're trying to suction you in. It's very different, okay, from like magnetism, which is yeah, this is a suctiony. It's like they're trying to like suction. Now this guy, he tried to basically make himself known. I thought he was leaving. He came in 20 minutes later, and guys, this is the exact experience as that time a few years ago at the cafe where the walk-in came in, sat right next to me. The whole cafe was empty. You remember that? And she like cornered me. And she was like, what are you doing here in DC? You guys remember that? And then she wouldn't give me her phone number. She was 100% complete. Okay, like AI. Okay. Anyways, now, and the way you'll know is you have to fucking rip yourself out of that situation, out of the context, the environment. So, anyways, this guy was like, came and sat right next to me, like, guys, the whole cafe is fucking empty. And it was exactly where he was like 30 minutes ago, which is, anyway, so he came, and I, all of a sudden, it's like my heart was like racing, okay? It's like something was off. Anyways, I'm sitting there, and then I'm waiting. Time passes by. Then this other lady comes with her child. She sits where he was at, like moments later, and she's the whole time bug-eyed. Like, if she could live on a Zoom, she would live on a motherfucking Zoom. She would be like this. Like, and I started to get very uncomfortable. It's like something going on here that I need to get out of here. Okay, I'm just packing my stuff up. This lady runs out, like running out, like, okay, you left like your food. It's like a little box of, I cannot. Anyways, then I'm like getting something from here there, and she's like, she's staring at me. She's trying to hook into the eye contact, like, motherfucker. I know what you're doing, you weird reptilian ass. I know exactly what you're doing. We're talking semantics. We're talking energy here. Okay, the people in the matrix. Wow, you got to be nice to all compassion. Yeah, that's why you're looking like the way you're looking, because you got all entities all hooked up all up into your aura, and you don't know who's sucking on who and what at what time and when, and you think, oh no, I'm just feeling this way or that way. Anyways, let's clear the energy. And sexually especially as well. This first reptilian dude, he was trying to hook in. Yeah, he was trying. I could feel him trying to work, or I'll say it. It's not a he, it's an it. And he looks like an exact simulation of this other mega fucking reptilian dude who is actually, he lives in this area, and I've told him to his face before. Yeah. And the thing is, when you do confront them about it, they don't this message is not for everybody. Most people, many people, I'll say, um you're not gonna this message is not for everybody. We're talking about, you're not going to click with this message unless you are really in a very particular, conversation. The reptilians want to have, certain reptilians, they're coming after certain light workers here who are doing very particular light work. So, yeah, anyways. And so those who are like, well, I don't understand, like, what does that mean? Like, it's like you're not experiencing it, so don't judge it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be closed-minded. Don't be, don't be discriminating. Okay, prejudice against other, yeah, tiers of light workers. Okay, because I see some so-called spiritualists, light workers coming on talking on behalf of what certain light workers are experiencing, like talking on the reptilians, whatever, clout chasing. That's what they're doing basically. I've had people come up to me and tell me that, like, oh yeah, like, so and so was like talking about reptilians. It's like, okay, great for them. I mean, it's not a talk. This is a channel message, and this is not just a channel message. Yo, hello, hey, hello. This is a protective circle. So, if you have something to say about someone protecting their energy grid, and you're supposedly a light worker as well, no, I don't see the light in that. Okay, give people the space to experience. Well, it's important that everyone experiences their journey in the way that feels right to them. So, anyways, we have to call it out. We have to acknowledge. Isaac, it's just doggy. It's okay. Can you imagine being as low to the ground as he is? It's freaky. Okay. So, and anyway, and she fully was like staring at me again. I'm like, that's when I locked it in. I'll lock it in with you, bitch. You don't go there with me. Okay, I saw her entity operating fully, okay, shamelessly. And I wouldn't stop. And she was like, what? Okay, I'm sorry. It's like, ew, bye. You got to get out of here. That's kind of the stake on the route. I said, don't stare at me like that. I told her very clearly, don't stare at me like that. I know what you're doing. Don't fucking turn around, focus on your child there. My God. It's disgusting. No, the way that it's like, yeah, and so, but this is the thing. This is a very particular conversation, right? This is not everybody. Okay? So, yeah, someone wanted to come on and talk about, oh, reptilians, it's like, no, you gotta be companions. It's just like everyone here is the same. It's bi, it's bi. If you hear anybody talking about, I've never heard anybody talk about reptilians, maybe Leo King a few times. I personally haven't come across a lot of people who were talking about reptilians, exposing it. Yeah. But I've heard of some people, some clout chasers coming through trying to talk about reptilians off the heels of conversations that we're having here. It's not a conversation, by the way. It's not a debate. We're not debating something here. So, but anyways, who cares? I don't care. You can talk about whatever you want, but I'm just saying, this is not for everybody, one. And two, it's like saying, wow, I don't really like the VIP center of, this or that. I don't think that this is really like what's going on here. It's like you never even like spent half of a day, a minute in the VIP center. What are you talking about? So, and by the way, spiritualists, yeah, we do have reptilian spiritualists. We do. Everybody needs a representative, and they can tell you that they're a light worker. Doesn't mean that they're a light worker. Okay. So that's where we got to look, and that's a part of getting out of the matrix, is seeing beyond what it is that people present themselves as, because I don't care. You can look this way, you can look that way, you can look like however you want to look, okay? It's a huge no, okay, when it comes to the energy, if the energy doesn't feel right. And so personally, I'm at that point. You got to have zero shame here, guys. Zero, because especially, this guy was trying to really suck. So I haven't met someone with a with a drain like that in a long time. Okay, I'll just say it like that. And that tells me that these frequencies are hungry. So you guys take care of yourselves. I want to jump on just because Neptune is direct. Give it a few days at least, so that these energies, because everyone's adjusting. Some people, they're not doing very well. Okay, they're really not doing very well. And high level light workers, you have to understand that you are the equivalent of, you're the actual FBI. This is really what it comes down. You have to protect your knowledge. You have to protect your space. It's not out of fear. It's out of knowing who the fuck you are, because you are doing major work here on the grid, and you're protecting the space you're doing your work on as well. You guys, we'll see you next time, maybe later tonight. Let's find anything else. Okay, a few more messages. Yeah, I'm hearing for some of you, you need to make it fucking awkward, because people, yes, the thing is that you are on a mission, and it's very rude and inconsiderate. I don't know what everybody's going through right now in the form that this energy may be coming up, but for me, a lot of this is strangers, okay, trying to just project themselves into your energy space, like as if you fucking know them. It's really, it's like great, it's psychotic. But like I'm saying, yeah, these entities are just kind of just now they're just possessing people, okay, that are the most easily possessed in relation to you, so that they can access you. And it's not enough apparently to have boundaries with strangers. Okay. um and One second, guys. Tosh. It's not enough, okay, to have boundaries with strangers, because they'll just break them down, as if, so it's like it's not enough to have good boundaries with your friends, with your family, with people who you are, very, let's say, so-called, you would have more reason, okay, to even debate something of the sort with. It's like it's getting to the point where, yet again, so now what I'm saying further here with spirit, what in terms of the important message, take home message, is that you have a mission, and your focus is utmost important, okay, especially at this time, is really key. High level light workers, you have things that you're manifesting for the first time in centuries. I hear it like this, okay. And it's going to be uncomfortable. It's for many people around you, and people who have given themselves the liberty to try and interject into that conversation. What it is you're doing is ultimately triggering their shadow, so they need to face their shadow work. This is not about, and it's not about you initiating that, but it is a matter of you acknowledging how it is that you choose not to get involved, and how they choose to get involved in their shadow work, if that makes sense. It's not about, okay, the discussion, this person, whoever this is, someone here wants to talk to you about even their own healing. It's no more time for that. For some of you, you have to cut this person off. As what I'm hearing from spirit, you'll probably already know what this is. Oh my god, look, it's a blue heart. It's really about the compassion for their independence as well. Oh, compassion this, compassion that. No, compassion is to leave them alone, and because their true growth will happen at that point. Okay, not in this, this codependency. I'm hearing that as well. So if someone's trying to make you feel bad, oh yeah, we need to, like, be one, like, in this conversation. No, you need to be a part, actually, to do the most work here at this point. There's no more of this I'm helping you and you're helping me, is what I'm hearing from spirit. The times are long gone, okay. People have already made their decisions here when it comes to their bloodline, what kind of work, okay, has been done to this point as well. They want to take over your karma, basically, and it's a no. So what's happening further is, you protecting your space. You're going to be moving into a new tier, and I feel for many of you, let's clear the energy in the throat chakra. Fuck off, okay. These energies are, I'm telling you, I'm hearing they want to interpret your lines. For some of you, and they may try to influence you in your channeling. So this is where you got to keep focused, especially on your physical grid, because you earned it, okay, and you deserve everything that you have come into experience at this time. And there's no discussion, okay. There's none of that. So you guys keep clearing your energy field. There is something here that you are stepping into, but you have to be available for that. So it's kind of like, there's never, how do we say, there's never going to be a reason why you have also, how do we say, let's back it up, let's back the energy up, let's put a throw chart. Yeah, I'm hearing not understood your own discussion. Someone is definitely trying to even this reminds me of the astro chat, the channelings frame you, or even, like, sort of thought project, like you don't know what you're doing. You do, and it's a matter of understanding, and that period, okay, that you are in alignment, okay, with what you've manifested. 111 people right there in the room, you have, okay, created consciously. You have created this, and someone here maybe even wants to take credit for what it is you're doing, is what I'm hearing. And for some of you, you're only going into the next. Yeah, let's go. No, these people are out. They're completely, spirit is coming, cutting those cords, all of them. For some of you, you may not hear back from people, is what I'm hearing. Okay, there's something that is gonna be spruced up, okay, as a hedge here. We'll say it like that. Thank you so much. Who's this? Jay, for your super chat. Thank you so much for connecting. I really miss you guys. I really want to get on more astros, and we're gonna do so. Spirit has sort of like had me hold off on messages here, so we're going to come back, possibly, hopefully, in the next few days. We'll finish up the series readings, and we'll decompress a lot of transits going on right now. But yeah, I'm hearing who you are, and you know, you're not realizing your truth through the actions of another, through the I'm hearing the interpretation of another. That's there. Yeah, someone here, I see they're trying to underestimate, okay, how it is that you've created what you've created. You have already actually created what you've created. There's no process there. This person is just trying to they're trying to create this it's a fallacy. I see it as sort of like an illusion of a process that you still have to go to manifest. No, honey, you already manifested. They just want to be in on the conversation. Okay, it's like when Dorothy's accepting her prize from the wizard. Okay, they want to be shaking hands with you. No, it doesn't work like that. Where were you on your own yellow brick road? If you know what I'm saying, that's not about that. This is your prize, and you guys claim it. Love and light. We'll see you in the next video. I feel like this is really a matter of, fully investing in this conversation, fully moving in this direction and moving out of other directions. Okay, that maybe you were sort of, avenues I'm hearing that you may have been expressing yourself through. Let's go. Someone here trying to confuse and muddle, okay, your perspective. I don't see you actually changing your karma here. I don't see anybody changing the karma here. That has already been. We've already moved through that. This is now clearing. This is sprucing. This is leveling up in terms of the gifts that you're now going to be tapping into. For some of you, yes, it's like they can't affect you, is what I'm hearing. This is past life energy as well, obviously. Neptune having gone direct. No, this is okay. And we do have a square to Neptune, right? Today, actually, with Venus. But anyways, that's another conversation. Venus is actually exalted in Pisces, ruled by Neptune. That's, again, another discussion. But yeah, for the sake of simplicity, they have no more, okay, really saying what you do. So, it's just a matter of what it is that you recall. We'll see you guys in the